Hi everyone, Lee here again from Hoover Library, and I've finished the cuff. So I'm going to show you a few things on this. So I went around 12 times, and that's as long as I want the cuff. But you can make yours longer if you want to go a few more rows. The way I knew that I was finishing a row is I would come back to this little tail, right, that is between needle 3 and needle 1. Now, at the end, when we're cleaning it up, we're going to weave this in together and snip it off. But for right now, just leave it dangling. That's fine. And it helps you know when you're moving between needle 3 back to needle 1 and you've finished your row, and so you can count it. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can count your stitches. You can do check marks, you can use a stitch counter. I have a great little stitch counter app on my phone. It's called Cute Counter. It has a little smiley face, and you can use it to count stitches or count rows. And you can even, it costs a few dollars. And so an app like that would work great. But you don't have to do that. You can use tick marks. You can really do anything that helps you keep up with your number of rows. Also, I'll show you where I joined the 2 bits of yarn in. You can see it left a little tail, a couple of little tails in there. And again, when I'm neatening it up at the end of the project, I will weave those in to where they're not sticking out and kind of snip them down. So that's something I'll just leave for later. But now I've got my cuff, and I'm ready to transition to build the part that will move from the wrist up to roughly right here, and then we'll do something different when we go to make the hole for the thumb. So at this point, I'm gonna knit the part that would cover the lower part of your hand, and to do that, I'm going to transition to just knit, drop and purl out. We're just going to knit, and I'm going to do it for me, it's sufficient to do it for 15 rounds, but you may want to go longer if you want this part to be longer. It's up to you. Again, you can customize this to any hand size. You can cast on more stitches, make it bigger, whatever you feel would make it fit a little bit better for the person you're making it for. So I'm going to take my empty needle, and now instead of doing knit, purl, I'm just going to do knit for me 15 rounds. You may want to do more, you may want to do less. It's up to you. So at this part, we're just going to knit. And as you can see, it's building just a little transition between the ribbed part that I made by alternating stitches to now a smoother part. So when I come back, I'll have finished doing 15 rounds, and we'll work on making a place for your thumb to come out. Thanks.